100%. We're live now. I
What's
appreciate
happening?
it, man. Drive safe. Yeah, we'll see you tomorrow. We got rehearsal. We'll be jamming with all the fellas tomorrow. It'll be good shit.
We're meeting earlier tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow, Sal, we'll have to meet earlier because we got the rehearsal.
I just remembered you.
No problem, brother. Drive safe. All right, so we accidentally got an end here. We got. I mean, I haven't sent this out to nobody, so this is just going to be 100% algorithm, I guess. I can start sending and inviting people out, but
hey man, the biggest thing is you're creating consistency. So like, YouTube will take notice of that.
Yeah, 100%. YouTube's a weird monster, dude. We were doing shorts, and it was like every fifth short or so, you'd pop out with a few thousand views. You know, you get like 50 views, 100 views maybe, and then bam, a few thousand out of nowhere within hours too. I don't know if you guys keep up on your YouTube studio, but
So the way I know things work, the number one rule to any social media is consistency is king. That's when it comes to YouTube.
It really is.
The number one rule to YouTube besides consistency, right, is the way I'd word it is intelligent consistency, or I guess proper consistency. And what I mean by that is the number one job for YouTube, right? Like if I'm the CEO of YouTube, what I'm after is trying to keep my consumers on my platform for as long as possible.
Yep.
Which means in turn, I'm gonna elevate channels, whether they're new or old, that are helping my consumer base stay on my platform.
No doubt.
Meaning the reason why shorts will blow up or long form content blows up, it's because your watch time is at the highest it can be. Like usually the golden numbers are like 85% and higher.
yeah.
Right?
Yeah, you got to put all kinds of different hats on as an artist, you know.
Well, especially, I mean, when you're independent, that's what we learn, right? But it's a double-edged sword thing, right? Because on one end, like bigger labels, they have, design teams, marketing teams, social media teams, and the pro to that is you don't have to worry too much as an artist. You show up, you record, bring your ideas to life. They figure out the logistics. They tell you how much money you can make and whatever, right? The con is you don't know. Number one, it's hard to obtain. Right? We all know that being independent artists. But two, it's you don't go into it understanding how much of that you're actually going to make. Like a lot of these 360 deals rob artists, but that's a whole nother conversation.
No doubt.
And I guess that's my entry to the stream. I start yapping.
Well, shit, I'm just Chris from No County Rednecks. You know, for any of you watching that don't know who I am, it's a duo. My partner's not here with us tonight, but anywhere you listen to music, you can check out our music. We got about 40 songs distributed, and we're working on some more. We appreciate the opportunity. You guys reviewed Gigglebush. What y'all think about Gigglebush, man?
Bro, you got almost 10s on that.
Nice.
Yeah,
we figure weed is a universal language, you know?
100%. People really digged it.
Nice.
I'd have to go back on the stream. I wasn't there for when you guys played it.
Any constructive criticism?
I thought it was mixed well. It brought a 90s vibe. I mean, you guys as a group performed that well. So, I mean, I have nothing on it.
Nice. Thanks, man. The only thing I'd have to say is it was a leased beat, you know, so if you go and you might find that beat with other artists, and that's just the name of the game when it comes to leasing. But and we're not opposed to leasing either, you know, like you never know what inspires you, and sometimes some of those leased beats we're just so inspired by, and if the only thing we can do is lease them, we're gonna do the song, you know. But we try to stick to exclusive now. We have a buddy named Ralph Hansworth, Sneed Beats. He's been good to us. Of course, 3030. Adam's been good. Always looking. Always looking.
Yeah, dub sound is nice, man.
Yeah, Dub 3030 is a nice sound.
So I'm gonna get some more people in here. I got a whole bunch of text messages I didn't reply to when we were on the last live.
Okay.
You like my doob tube? This is my office doob tube. I made it out of a priority mail. Shout out priority post
No
office.
shit. You blow the smoke in there and it kind of dissipates.
Yeah, well, I put bounce sheets in there. You know,
Okay.
like a weed drum, and then you just blow the smoke through it.
Nice.
I was just gonna end the live, but we just got you in, and I didn't want to end on such a like got you in here moment. You know, I figured we'd fucking at least try to get her going again. Fuck it. This is
Yeah,
part
for
3
sure.
of episode 1.
Hell yeah, dude. We're honored to be on your first episode, man.
You're on the part 2 and part 3.
Nice.
Mhm.
Nice.
It's actually really funny.
We're not the sharpest tool in the shed, but we're in the shed, brother.
Man, you know the saying, I might not
Yeah,
be the best, but I'll outwork you.
Yeah, we made the cut, dude. Yeah.
People really liked your song earlier too, Salvi, even though it was a little glimpse of it.
I caught the
People-
end piece of it.
People really digged it.
So what's
Right.
your plan with the live? Do you plan on doing like a competitive, songs and people vote on it, or I've seen all kinds of different types of review
Yeah.
stations.
So when I first started a reaction channel, was it 4 years ago, 5 years ago, Salvi? When did we fucking start that thing?
It was late 2021. No, late 2020, bro. First year I met you.
So one of the main goals of that was to do reacting on artists that I really liked and wanted their music to get heard more, because not a lot of people in like I know we like to call it the country rap genre. That's a lot of our friends are in that genre.
Yeah.
I hadn't seen like really any reacting channels on that genre, so I started to do that. Realized there wasn't a lot of people doing it and felt really corny and quickly gave up on it.
Okay.
The goal of it was to get my friends, or not even my actual physical friends, like my artist friends, but like just artists that I like and look up to, get their music heard more and kind of get more fans revolving around it. So that's the topic of this. I never plan on playing my own music on this channel. I'm never once going to play my music, maybe some instrumentals to kind of
Yeah.
start the song off with like
Like
with
an
an
intro, outro kind of vibe.
yeah, intro, outro, just to kind of have something. But
Hey,
it
man,
ain't even have lyrics
I'm
on
not.
it.
I'm gonna disagree with you a little bit, because if we got some exclusive teaser stuff we want to do, I'm for that.
Yeah, like I'm gonna have to go with Salvi on this. I think you should definitely put your music in the mix, because you are an artist and your music needs to be heard and your music's dope. You know what I mean?
I
And
just think I understand your point of not over glorifying yourself, though.
yeah, I feel that too. But maybe there's a few different platforms or pages that kind of do this kind of thing, and I don't really think anyone follows our genre except maybe Country Rap Report, Vic XL, and he changes his partners from time to time. It started back in the day. It was somewhat different than it is now, but you ever think about like just like doing competitive songs, like everyone throw a song in, 5 artists a night or something like that?
I don't mind doing something like that. This is just kind of I have some ideas. I have like some topic ideas and like things I want to do. Obviously have my friends, artists, guests up here like you guys. There's a lot of my fan base who have never heard of you guys, and to have you guys up here hearing that, I mean, obviously I don't have a lot of people in here right now per se, but like vice versa.
Start somewhere.
And there was a lot of people rocking with your song tonight, and if that goes and gets you a download or some more subscribers, fuck, dude, that's what this is all about.
Yeah,
Even if it's one.
that's tight, and that's what it's all about. I went Instagram live for a year, and I would just different songs, different nights. You know what I mean? And it gives the artist the opportunity to come back, and maybe the artist that got less votes that night was like, "Man, I should have put through this track in," because I can't tell you how many times I know why Back would pick Giggle Bush, because it's consistently people's favorite, but you kind of got to feel the room you're in, right? Like, sometimes people are digging the more rocky type vibe, and then we would throw the song that we do with Big Buck Beezy, boot stomping, and that's a fun one that we like people to hear. It really depends on the room. I've submitted our songs to straight hip hop, like strictly hip hop, and gotten decent responses. You're gonna get haters. We don't mind that either.
No,
Of
I
course.
realized I've actually learned to appreciate haters' comments and the dislikes on that. I think we talked about it on the part 2 of this, but I struggle getting my family and friends to communicate with my stuff. So if you get somebody out there who spends their time to talk shit about you and leave you a comment, fucking thank you.
Yeah. I'm gonna tell you like this, brother. I've known you for about, I'm gonna say 3 years, going on 3 years, and we've looked up to you the whole time. And you know what we've learned in our walk? It's gonna be somebody that doesn't know you from fucking Adam that's gonna be your biggest supporter.
Yeah.
Sure.
It's not your closest friends and family. They're the initial support. And God bless them.
Yeah.
We appreciate it. But we've done it, to a point to where we got family members like, when are y'all gonna give up?
Yep.
Why are y'all still
No.
doing this?
Yep.
Don't you want to go get a regular job? Like, you're always, come on, what are you doing?
You
It's
know,
gonna be the one that don't know you from Adam, bro, that supports you. Like,
I'm glad you put it like that,
yeah,
because
please don't ever stop.
I always
We're
tell
walking it.
people, embrace the delusion, because that's what pioneers did.
Straight
Right?
up, dude. So, hey, someone went west at some point, and we just in the Wild West, and doing what we do. And we're really in the Wild West. We're from California, bro. Like, when
Yeah.
we're talking country rap, the first state that comes to mind is not California, But don't forget Bonanza. Don't forget the Sierra Nevadas, Don't
Yeah.
forget where the Wild Wild West was, the gold rush. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt, bro. Now California is beautiful, man. Oregon and Cali I have a special place in my heart for that section of the United States. It's just I like to call it God's country. It is just fucking gorgeous. You ain't even gotta do nothing. You just go for a stroll and it's amazing.
Absolutely.
I
Absolutely. And
always
it has its big cities and ghettos and shit like that people
sure.
talk about, and it's overcrowded beaches. Don't get me wrong, it's California, but that's that small section, that's just overpopulated in my opinion. But most of California is, just guys like me, man. And we just living the dream. Me and Backwood, we just straight up living the dream.
I like
That's
that.
dope, man. I've always enjoyed Central Cali over any other part. I really like Northern Cali. Um, I guess if you're gonna divide it up, I would say Central and Northern Cali is where my heart is. I never really got into the southern part because of the liberal part of things, and it really doesn't speak my language of the scenery, so it just made sense. Um, I've never really ventured south of Central Cali. I've always like Coalinga has kind of been uh, my
Yeah.
nesting ground where I've been. Obviously, coming out there the mud bogs with you guys, um, but just in general, that area it has a certain beauty to the desolation it has. You know,
100%. I mean, don't get me wrong. Southern California has its beautiful areas too. Shout out to my, I have folks that live down that way, and but yeah, a lot of L.A. County is just real overpopulated. Orange County, San Diego,
Concrete
um,
jungle.
concrete jungle. But it does have like places like Big Bear, Arrowhead. The desert's very beautiful. It's it's breathtaking when you see it. It's one of those things you see once and you really don't want to go back. Um,
I
but
heard
yeah, man.
Giggle Bush a little bit just now, and it's a vibe.
Bet.
we
Appreciate
got
you.
another fan here. Donald said, "Put it out, Salvi. I called you Sal. Smack my damn self.
I'll
It
put
looked like
a dog whistle in your song.
it looked like he spelt salve, so that's why I said it. He actually put a
You're good,
space
you're
in
good.
there. He said thought it was dope, bro.
Appreciate it.
Donald is good shit. If this is the Donald I'm thinking it is, he actually created a naughty northern
I've low key kept up with you guys in the background. I'm a silent observer.
Nice.
Chris,
We
seen some
appreciate it.
videos you've done.
Yeah, we just shot
Big ass
the
still out here.
a music video for Mudhole Lullaby if anyone's just interested in checking that out. And shout out to our homies Big Timber and Camo Cali and the good old boys also out here on the West Coast doing their thing. Shout out to Camo Cali's doing all kinds of huge things. If you don't follow him, y'all gonna have to check him out.
You gotta add backwoods to the stage.
I know, dude. I was trying to call him earlier.
Yeah, we got
Yeah.
no county. Oh, he disappeared.
You gotta hit it again. Yep.
He disappeared.
Oh, he did. Okay.
Yeah. We're about to have fucking all of no county in here.
Hell yeah. Yeah, like I said, man, my brother Backwood, you know, he's
There he
not
goes.
the technological
Oh,
guy,
there
so
we
it
is.
took him a bit.
So
You
here's
made
what
it,
I'm
brother.
doing. You guys
I'm
gotta turn
horrible
your
on
phone,
this social. I'm horrible on this social media, brother.
turn your phone like this and hit your yeah, there you go. I learned that just recently.
Okay.
I'm passing the knowledge off now.
Let me see.
Yeah, yeah. What's good, fellas?
How you doing,
Going.
bro?
Oh man.
Oh, you
It's
know,
been-
just living the dream out here. Like I say, I'm horrible on this social media shit, brother. I've been trying to get on for the last 10 minutes when
There
you
you go.
invited me. I just barely figured it out.
We're old heads, dude. We're old heads. Before
That
I
right?
started this wouldn't even be happening if it wasn't for Salvi over here. he walked me through this. I'm over here having a fucking nervous breakdown. He's like, calm down. He's like, this will be
Right,
fine.
right. Baby
He's
steps,
over
brother.
here like-
Baby steps.
I'm over here like, it's like 2 minutes before this starts, and I don't have a microphone. He's like, calm down.
All good, bro.
Oh, yeah. So
Somebody
yeah, your
asked-
shows. I mean, I've been watching since I don't know, for the last hour or so, and it's a dope little show, brother. It's gonna grow. I can feel it.
Yeah, I got a lot of inspiration from this off the get go from some other local artists by the name of Hicker Billy and Chop Easy. Another artist named Crypt. He's a much larger YouTuber, but I've been recently submitting some of my music to some of these other smaller podcasts, and I've had a lot of fun, kind of seeing what their reactions are and hearing what they have to say, and I've gained some new fans from that. So having that inspiration and ideas I've already had, I'm kind of merging those together. And
Yeah. We all can do it, guys. Learn from each other. Hell, No County could even start one next week.
Yeah,
Tomorrow.
I've thought about it. We've thought about it. It's hard to link up our schedules sometimes, and like I said, we're just starting. Backwood started a venture into videographering, and it's been pretty badass, dude. You have to check out our the cover song he did, Alice in Chains. He made a little video to it, and it was pretty badass.
Yeah, I did a cover on Nutshell and tried to do a music video, and it turned out all right, but I definitely got a lot to learn on that in that area for
Hey,
sure.
for a first swing,
man.
you got to give it to him.
congrats off the get go. Doing a cover song takes a lot of we're our worst enemies, and doing a cover song takes a lot of mental fucking strategy. Like you have to not only
Look, man,
see it, do it, but you have to
The
try.
best way I see it is going back to how you're talking about haters, right? It's a similar idea, but I'm gonna take it a step further and says we have to get over ourselves. We clearly know
Well,
we're not
yeah.
we know we're not the best at what we're doing. We're trying something new, and part of the climb to learning said new thing is accepting that the reality is we're probably gonna sound like dog shit at first. But if there's a little bit of vocal clarity or like something good in that, then great, we keep going. If not, we go back to the drawing board, try again. It's not a failure
Yeah.
unless you try again.
And usually, like a cover song is, a song that a lot of people like, and it's, you got to live up to that expectation,
Exactly,
So I beat myself
exactly.
up for a little while, man. Am I even worthy to do this cover song, But at the end of the day, you just go for it, and like say, it's all learning curve, and the more you do it, the better you're going.
That's exactly what I'm saying, because like it's a matter of like we're putting it to a certain bar, but the thing that most people don't think about, it's like, what do you think they did to get to where they were able to produce that song, right?
Exactly.
What's
I'm
up,
willing to
Brandon?
bet that
Norton?
they pretty much went down the same avenue as all of us, learning curves.
Precisely.
I'll tell you what, though, man. He does you can check it out, Old Red, and it's my favorite version. Like I like Backwards version better than the original.
Okay.
Yeah, that's real.
Yeah,
You guys gotta have to
just
check
spin that
that out,
Yeah.
dude.
How do
For
you have to
sure, for
spin that
sure.
in here?
I've
all
always
fun, you know?
personally enjoyed your guys' music. You guys together, I forgot the other guy's name. I know he was part of the group a while back.
Josh.
Mhm.
Shout out to
Josh.
Josh.
Yes, I liked all you guys together, but when you guys got together with you two, you guys developed your own unique sound, I think.
Mhm.
You know, I'm not saying anything bad with he was part of the group because you guys were also dope then too, but
It's
you
just
guys,
sometimes the dynamic is different, you know. Sometimes it works
that's what I'm
out
getting.
better
That's
some
it, you
ways than
know?
others.
And then,
Your
like I
guys'
said,
is a little different. It's
me
better.
and me
It's
and
more
Chris-
charismatic.
yeah, and me and Chris have always been on the same page for the most part. You know, we rarely disagree on where this music is going and stuff. And if we do have a little disagreement, man, we work it out fairly quickly, and we're on to making better music afterwards. You know,
Absolutely.
so yeah, it's just been a lot of fun and stuff. You know, like say when you were talking, you know, we started out with you and the Good Old Boys. I was just a fan. You know, I hear living the dream through you guys and stuff. And you guys talked me into doing a damn song. And here we are, you know, 3 years later, trying to rock it out with you guys.
I was just telling them about that when we were standing outside King's Bar,
Right?
getting ready to go in, and you were like, "What do you guys think? You guys think I should do some music?" We were like, I remember Jason and I looking at each other going, "You're doing music tonight."
All right. Hey,
Swear to
man.
God.
Hey, I thank you guys for pushing me, you know, because I was nervous, brother. I was nervous.
Yeah, I know you were, and that's why I was like, I felt it from you because you were just by asking us. Obviously, you were like, you know, but I could tell you kind of wanted to, but you weren't really sure yourself, and you kind of needed
Yeah.
that little push. You know what I mean?
Sometimes
Yeah.
it's called that analysis paralysis, right? Like we just need to just do things at times. Throw
That's
shit at the
it.
wall and see if it sticks.
Well, I know it sounded like your drummer was kind of a metalhead. You know, he liked some of that metal stuff. So we like say I know Chris did mention something that we're doing on the bare knuckle boxing league, and we kind of went a little heavy on it. Our first kind of metal song, and it was a lot of fun. It was kind of different than what we're normally doing, but you know, I grew up as a metalhead, so you know, and all the above. So it was fun to do that, and I think we're gonna submit that one next Tuesday for you guys.
Dude, I'm super glad you guys are stepping into that arena. I wish more of my friends would. Honestly,
It's fun. It was
and I
fun.
mean respect because a lot of people get caught up in the music that they're doing and they don't think that they can do other music. And when I first started making music, I really didn't know what the fuck I wanted to do. So I didn't know if I should do rap, rock, country. So I just started kind of blending them together in ways I didn't even know I could.
Yeah,
The best
Mhm.
advice that I've gotten for music is learn the rules to break them.
Yes,
Go
man.
learn.
Exactly.
Go learn how to sing rock metal vocals that temporarily mess with your vocal cords, so you
Yep.
can sing better country songs. Go
Yeah.
learn R&B trills so your vocal pitch is better and more dynamic when you're singing higher notes.
I don't know if we
Mhm.
necessarily fit in any genre, you know, because like say whatever we're feeling at that moment, we crank out a song, you know, and it might be rock, it might be rap, it might be a little on the countryside, you know. We try to stay versatile, you know, and kind of go all over the board. We never really stay in one little genre, I believe, which is cool though, you know. It's fun,
Yeah.
keeps it
Genre
interesting.
bending. But because then that proves that it's about music. It's like that sounds good. Throw it together. And I know the word sounds or the two words sounds good together is kind of like subjective or objective. Sorry, but like
Mhm.
that's the point. You know, music has there's always an audience for somebody.
For sure, for sure. So yeah, I'm just
I,
glad to be a part of it, man. And yeah, thank you guys again for inviting us on episode 1 here, man. Hopefully
yeah.
we can get on episode 500 too, you know.
hey, man. Honestly, I didn't.
Feel that.
I didn't not plan on having guests tonight. I figured maybe people wouldn't want to because it's the first episode, so I didn't plan on it. But it's really fucking cool that you guys are the first official guest.
Hell
You know what I
yeah.
mean?
Hey man, make it
Yeah.
organic, make it chill. That's what this is about. You know,
That's
I
it,
like
man.
Hey, it literally popped up on my phone, and I was all like, hold up, Corey sending me a fucking email, and I clicked on it, and I right away got linked in, and then we got off. I called Backwood. I'm glad you fucking figured it out, brother. But
Well, yeah, I was in town doing a few things, and I knew it was coming on, so I was trying to haul ass home so I could get on this pod, to check it out, and see what was going on, and maybe get a song in there, and listen to some new stuff I haven't heard
You
yet.
guys have
And
another song? I'd be down to hear another song.
and
What is
yeah,
it?
fuck yeah.
we
Awesome.
actually I submitted two. I did Giggle Bush, and then I also sent off one called Pappy's Moonshine. I don't know if you got that one or not, but I did send that one off. So
I only
we do
got the
have a
gig-
long we do have a long version of that one with our good buddies Big Timber. It's about 7 minutes long, but we do when we do our own thing, we knocked it down, we got it down to just me and him, and it's it's three and a half minute song, 4 minute song, or whatever it is.
Dope
It's
song.
a good song. It's all about some of that California moonshine, baby.
Now we have a homie, Daryl Whitaker. He passed away, lost his fight to cancer and shit, but he made some moonshine, and we have a homie that also made moonshine with him, and it's called Pappy's Moonshine. So hit us up; it's a thing.
good
Well,
shit.
Is it a
pretty.
tribute to him?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a tribute to him.
It is, it is really, like we just kind of wanted. He was a good guy. He was a good supporter of us, and from the get go, and we just kind of wanted his name and legacy to kind of live on through the music, So
He also did this thing. You guys, hold on real quick. It's worth it.
I know what you're getting.
For those of you tuning in, if you've never seen one of these apparatuses,
This thing right here, man, it's a walking stick, right? I'll just kind of stream it through the camera there,
that's
so you can get an
that's-
idea of how long it is. It's a walking stick, and it's made out of a hemp. It's all hemp. This is a stock right here
holy shit.
of a fucking weed plant.
That's
Yeah,
dope.
Wow.
Pretty
Literally.
neat. It's real light. It's a trip. Real strong and light.
Yeah, hemp is light when it's dried.
Yeah,
I've
he
got
actually he gave that to us a couple weeks before he passed and stuff. Wanted us to have it,
Yeah.
so that means a little something too, So it's cool.
dope, y'all. That's really cool. That's definitely a relic to cherish. That's cool.
Yeah, hell yeah. Something special. We did knock it over fucking last mud bog we were at in Groveland, California, and the tip kind of started embering, lighting on fire. Fucking man, it was fucking a scary moment, dude. Ran, oh shit, fuck. You remember that shit, dude? That was wild.
Yes, I do.
It's just
Also,
nothing but good times, nothing but good times over here.
Also, I was looking. Looks like Corey, we're gonna meet up in Missouri at the Freedom Rally. Aren't you gonna be there? The Freedom Rally in May?
Yeah, May 23rd.
Yeah,
I'll be
we'll
in
be
chat,
there.
boys. I actually got to hop off video, but I'll be checking out chat. So
Right on, brother.
video.
All right, have a good one, brother. Good to see you, man.
If you guys play the
Salvi.
song, I'll be checking it out. So
Yeah,
Sure.
see if we can play that Pappy's Moonshine. It's even on Spotify if you wanted to play the full version or whatever.
I just need
Yeah,
to send to
Yeah, I'll have to. I'd have to hop back off, probably to send it or whatever. But, anyways, yeah, it's
You guys play it, I'll-
Missouri. We're looking forward to going to Missouri and stuff, doing that Freedom Rally. We're gonna take the 28-hour drive out there and hang out with everybody, and it should be a good time.
28 hours.
Yeah, it's cheaper
Holy
than flying right now, so it made sense to drive this one. It's a long ways, but hey, it's all about the journey, right, brother?
No, it is. I'm just saying 28 hours because that I know what that is one way. That's like that, that's
My old lady's gonna drive too, so we're all gonna take turns driving, and hopefully, if we need to stop for a hotel room, we'll budget for that. But
sure.
we got a little
I'm a
four
little-
banger, and
Get it in, fellas. We don't live once. Fuck it.
I'm a little nervous to hop on a plane right at this moment. If you really want my honest truth, brother, these the last couple months have been a little sketchy on these planes.
Yeah, bro. I'm not gonna fucking. I don't mean to laugh at that. I actually 100% agree with that.
No,
I'd
so, I
rather-
mean, our hearts out to all the people that were affected by all these plane crashes. By any means, it's not really a joke at all. But yeah, I'm a little nervous to fly right now, brother.
Yeah, I laugh at the thought of what you just said because I agree with you 100%. There's no way that traveling. They used to say that flying was safer, but when you got technology out there that can just drop things in the air like that from a sound wave, it's like I think I'd rather take my chances on the ground.
Yeah.
Right. 28
being
hours in a car don't seem so bad.
No, and traveling through the area you guys are, I'm sure through New Mexico and Nevada or down through Arizona. I don't know which way you guys would be coming up.
Mhm.
That's like the 30. That's like they go by 30, 40, 50, 60. So I
Yeah.
don't know which
I
one
believe
you guys
I believe it's the 40.
40. Yeah. I learned a lot about that on tour with Overtime recently because obviously a lot of that comes in the navigation of that. But yeah, the whole US system, the highway system is all really easy to understand when you look at it that way, you know.
Yeah, for sure. And
Um,
speaking of Overtime and Big Murph, man, they just came out with that new song that they came out today and dropped the video. Was it One Lane Road? Big Murph
I-
song. That song is fire, man. They killed it on that one. So shout out to those two guys, man. They doing big things.
yeah,
I'm a big Murph fan, actually.
one of these times we'll have Murph submit a song. I mean, I just got to reach out to him. I don't even know if he's the submit type, but OT did submit one tonight. I played one that he had played months ago when we were on the road. He shared to the team, and he actually performed it live at an event in Cheyenne, Wyoming. One of the guys that was on the tour bus before I took over was doing the doors, the ticketing, and kind of helping him with security. And he had to stop. He had to leave because of work, and that's where I came into play. And shortly after that, he had gotten into a bike accident, and we had played this song live on stage, and it was hard to hold in the tears. We were all
I bet.
crying on stage in front of an audience of people pulling out their cell phones, and it was annoying. But at the same time, it was like, you know what, this is just gonna happen in life when you're on stage like this. You know,
Mhm.
you can't go take 300 people's phone from the audience who are sitting there
Yeah.
filming you, crying
Right.
on stage. So
That's when that's when you know you're real, brother. You know, feelings and emotions, brother. That's what real life is about.
We're real people, you know what I mean? And even as artists, you know, like being on a stage, especially on a tour, that's an everyday thing. You know, you're either driving or setting up a stage or tearing down a stage, you know, or being on the stage. We saw you in California on that same tour, and we opened up for Overtime, you know, like all the
yeah,
way across the country, like. And it was cool seeing a friend, you know, fucking. It's cool, you know, you build bonds with people doing these kinds of things, and you
Hmm.
know, we're just real people, just doing what we do, you know.
100%, man.
For sure.
Every single time I ran into a friend, and it wasn't often, but OT has a lot of similar network, and there was multiple occasions where I ran into people that I was really happy to see on tour, and you guys were one of them.
I can't remember.
Appreciate it, brother.
It's the camaraderie part of it. You know, you're on the road, and you know, next thing you know, you're at another show and you see some familiar faces. You're like really excited.
100%.
Right.
I
Well,
remember
I mean,
taking you back to the crib, and we was playing piano and shit like that, dude. Fucking just kicking, having a good time. One of the very first times I met you when you Jackson's Roadhouse. You
Yeah,
did
bro.
a show with the Good Old Boys.
Yeah, you kill it on the piano, bro. I don't know why you don't play the piano more in your music and produce that with what y'all are doing.
We
right.
will one day. We will one day. You know, we're just, you know, it has to. I have to feel it. It has to be right and genuine. It can't be forced. You know,
Sure.
like that's something in the pocket, though. You know.
On a
Hmm.
production level, though, you should think about just producing something out of the box. Like you guys are dabbling into the metal. I know you guys got it in you to dabble into the next level, and piano. Honestly, that's one of the ultimate like skills to learn. So if you can incorporate that with your music, man, I'm telling you, you're gonna captivate a whole nother level of audience. I'm just telling you, it's only gonna help you, not hurt you.
Yeah, for sure.
Sure.
We'll have to fuck around back with.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm
I'm
that's serious.
I'm loving, like, you're building up a whole, I mean, you've been building up a whole team for a while now, but I know, like you're saying, you got a whole band behind you right now, drummers, guitars and stuff. And that's awesome. That's definitely something that we want to get into, down the road, get that full band behind us. It just takes that experience to another level. And we got to find the right people. That's all it comes down to. You got to find the right people that have the same passion as you do, and willing to give it all and give it all up to
We
make
love
this
you, brother.
happen.
We love you, Brandon.
This guy says he's traveling all over Cali for y'all.
Yeah, he has, dude. He shows up to all the
It,
shows. He's a friend.
it,
He's not
it
more than
is.
just a fan.
And that's another
Slaps
great thing.
all our stickers on his whips, buys all our shirts, and that matters, dude. It carries us. Buying a hat, buying a shirt. Like he has to have like 3 or 4 of our shirts. Like
And that's what's cool about this thing too. You go up and sing these songs, and uh, we don't have fans, man. We have family. We have people that we we genuinely are friends and family. We don't have any fans. We have
And
family.
we hope that never changes. As we know, realistically, it probably will with us, because we want to make it to the top and have millions of fans. And realistically, you probably can't make a connection with each and every one of those people, but genuinely, we want to, like
Well,
we
if it
make.
wasn't, if it wasn't for people listening to our music, what are we doing?
Yeah.
It's all about the people, watching, listening to our music and enjoying what we're doing, and that's what keeps us moving.
I'm sorry, I'm just starting to see some of these comments, so I'm apologize if you're in the chat and I haven't reacted or we haven't reacted. I like to throw them up on the panel because then everybody can see it, and then it's obviously, when my comments thrown up there, it's like it's a good feeling. So
For sure.
now that I'm in control of this motherfucker, I'm gonna be doing it a lot more. I'm gonna be making sure everybody's comments are getting seen.
Yeah.
Nadi's got the wheel.
No, it's the good, the bad, and the ugly. I'm trying to keep this channel for a sanctuary for artists to grow from. One of the main things I'm going to use this as an instrument for is for my friends' music to be heard. I'm not going to use it for a channel for mine to be heard per se, because I feel it's cringy to sit on my own channel and play my own music.
You
I'm
should
not
slip
talking,
you should slip some in there. Like I said, you got some fucking badass. People need to hear that. You never know who needs to hear that.
I appreciate that, bro.
I was watching a podcast last night with a bunch of some well-known artists in there, and they're throwing their own music in there too, brother. I mean, there ain't no shame in that. Just
If
you got
No
good
County
music.
did one, dude,
You got
we'd
good
definitely
music,
throw
throw
one
it
of
out there,
our
brother.
songs in there.
and no offense to anybody. I guess the whole point of me saying that is one of the tools I'm using this for is to showcase my family's or friends' music. If people want to listen to my music, one of the things that we had talked about was having them send in the song. So like if we have somebody that does want to hear a Naughty Northern song, then they can send it in to us. If they don't have it, then they can go buy it on Amazon, and then we got $1.29 download on our song because they wanted us to play it like a jukebox. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If they
For
want to hear
sure.
Naughty Northern on here, then I guess spin it. If they already own it, send it in. If they don't, go buy the song and then I'll spin it. You know what I mean?
Someone should send in Pappy's Moonshine right now by the No County Rednecks and Big Timber.
See,
There
that's
you go.
also if they don't own your music, and that's why I encourage the family and friends who are tuning in, if they want to submit music, to go buy your music. And it's like when you're at playing pool and you want to hear your favorite artist, Kid Rock or whatever, and you're playing pool, it's no different. It's kind of the same thing. Go spend $1 to support the artist you like, and send me the song, and I'll spin the shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, touch tunes, man. That's hard to get on there.
Yeah,
We're trying to get our music heard on touch tunes. On the jukebox, fucking. I got in touch with somebody, but they were like, they were out of Tennessee, and I left a message and shit, but we never heard back from them.
Kaylee's I met her at a show in Taylorville. I met her through Kid Ziggy. I did a song with Ziggy, and I'd like to say she's a very big fan of Ziggy. she knew, you know, she was singing his music in the audience, and I was like, you know, I could tell that that's a big inspiration of why she was probably there. And people with her type of heart and gratitude, and she's supported me, and I match that energy. And she's ordered from my website. She's reached out to me through Messenger on occasion, and again, it comes down to that energy. It doesn't matter if it's a fan or a family member or another artist. It really doesn't matter their level of clout to me. It comes down to respect to me. I mean, I'm old school with that shit. You guys probably fucking have the same values.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You know, it's
I'm a mutual respect kind of guy, you know. I'm gonna show the same amount of respect as you show me. But other than that, I'm real friendly and just, you know, kind of wanna. I always have something to talk about, right? Because I'm a musician. Like, I always got something to talk about.
No, the other thing is having guests up here who have new songs coming out, or producers who, like, we have John Connor coming up next week. He has a beat pack that he's put a lot of time and effort into, and he's got a whole I mean, he does not only mixing and mastering for artists, but he's got a whole production of things that he's working on. And so getting him on here next week is going to be really helpful, I think, not only for him. I mean, having even 10 or 20 people on here being exposed to a couple people and getting them a beat or two sold is what I look at that is. You know what I mean? Like, next thing you know, you guys might want to buy a beat from him. And next thing you know, you guys have some music from John Connor, and you guys would have never have had that opportunity for both of you if it wasn't for something like a podcast or
We're always interested in beats. Always. NoCountyRednecks@gmail.com. Hit us up anytime with a beat pack. And yeah, we'd be more than honored to check it out.
And if I'm correct, you got a song with you just did a song with John Connor, didn't you?
I did, yeah. We got a song together with OT and
Yeah.
Cindy actually produced the beat.
Yeah, if anybody wants to put that one on, it's a banger. So if anyone wants to go buy that one real quick and throw it on there, we don't mind.
Appreciate you, Donald. Appreciate that, Donald.
I definitely don't mind submitting that song. It's a very good, well-rounded song.
It is.
But again, like, for me to play my song here and like hold everybody up to listen to my music, I feel like it's kind of hoity-toity. And not that it is, and I'm not talking down to people that does. That's just what I feel. So like, that's why I don't want to really play my own music on here. I want to use this as a platform to elevate people who already on here, who have heard my music. And I'm not talking down. I swear to God, I'm not talking down on anybody who does play their own music. That's cool. My own feeling on it when it comes to like sitting here listening to my fucking song and then asking what everybody thinks about it is just like weird. If you think about it, like, I'm here to listen and engage with artists that I've never heard their music or a new song that's out, and so this is giving me an opportunity to listen to a friend's new song, and also share it with a few people who also have never done the same. We had a Hispanic artist on here earlier who had like an English chorus, but like a Spanish verse. And it was different to hear that. You know what I mean?
I heard it. I was listening. It was everything that's been on here tonight. You know, I mean, there's like been one I've heard before, and all the other ones I haven't never heard before, and it was kind of nice. You know, everything has been on here has been some really good submissions and stuff. People got some really good music going on.
And see, that's what I love about this. Now, that's not one of the only things that this is good for. It's just one of the things I've dissected that other podcasts are doing. I'm taking things from other podcasts and I'm going to kind of do them my own way and add to them. I have giveaways that I'm going to do, and I never see other podcasts do those. Now, does that make our podcast better than others? No. It's just something I want to do different and kind of give back to the community. And, you know, it entices people to kind of maybe even stick around to the end. They could win something and get something out of being part of this. You know what I mean? Like, get something mailed. Next thing you know, they got a fucking shirt or some free tickets to a show.
Yeah, that's fucking dope. That's smart.
You know what I mean? So, you know, and I'm not rich or nothing. I still have, you know, financial endeavors that I want to get out of music, but I still have a lot of people that I want to give back to. Like, the handful of people who are with us tonight mean a lot to me because they're here and no one else is. You know what I mean? So that to me is engagement that I match on, and whether it's like we did with that show in Texas, man, whether it's fucking 5 people or 5,000 people, you got to match that energy with what's in front of you. And I guess the point of this whole fucking thing of what I'm ranting on is you know, you get what you put into it. You know,
For sure.
I'm sure you guys sacrifice time and driving because California everywhere is a fucking drive.
Yeah, for sure.
Here it is.
Ain't
Sure
nothing
it
close either.
You know what I mean?
That's the thing. We went back east, man. You know, now it's been like almost 2 years. It's been that long, bro.
Yeah.
Almost 2 years ago, we went back east to Virginia, and everything seemed real close. You know, we were in Virginia, fucking North Carolina, Tennessee, like all in one day. California, you could drive all fucking day and not get out the state. You know, like it's wild.
Yeah, for sure. And you know, like I say, a lot of, you know, just back to California, we're from the mountains and stuff, you know. We live a whole different life than that whole Southern California, that old LA area. That's like a whole nother world, you know, to us. I mean, I have no idea what goes on that part of the state. That's a long ways down there, and that's a whole nother world.
No, it really is. It's not only politically different.
Oh yeah.
It's just different. Like I've had layovers down there, flying out of like Sacramento, and had a layover in LA coming back to Minneapolis or something. And it's just a different vibe, even being at the airport, bro. Like the people there, obviously you're at the airport, it's gonna be fucking different any airport you go to. But like there's more of a snootier, less laid back. I could be wrong, and I'm not talking about everybody in that area. But
no, I
that's
mean,
just,
There's good people everywhere.
yes,
it is,
yes.
you know, like I say, it is, but it is people that live here in California, you know, and know what goes on over here, because a lot of people, you know, got a perception of California, palm trees and, you know, surfboards and stuff, and it's not necessarily like that when you get to the Central Valley, Central California. We're in the mountains, and a lot of people believe, you know, love God, love America, and all this and that, you know. Down you get down the south, it's kind of politically Hollywood, you know, and they think a little different. So not all of them, but you know, majority do think different than we do over here in like the Central California.
No, I can see now after being down there so many times why there's been so much conflict with that whole state of Jefferson kind of thing going on. It makes a lot of sense when you've been down there and you kind of mingled with the locals there and got to really see how their way of lives are and how politics can be down there.
For sure.
And you know, I kind of side with that idea. If they separated California, I mean, because more of the northern part of California, I really like. Not that I've gotten a chance to really explore like San Diego and that part of the California, which I've heard is beautiful.
Yeah, it has some, you know, the weather's always nice in San Diego. It's just the populace, you know, populace is like the concrete jungle, you know, like San Diego County has like 6 million people. You know, 6 million people. There's states that, I mean, your state don't even got that many people. You know what I mean? Like, and that's just one county.
No,
LA County has like 10 million people, and they're right next to each other.
We've got a system here called the Twin Cities. It's a collection of a metro of a ton of suburbs and then 2 big ass cities right next to each other. That's why you get the Minnesota Twins.
Yeah.
So they took St. Paul and Minneapolis, and they're like literally right next to each other. All of the suburbs surrounding both of the cities, it's just one big ass concrete jungle until you get out into the, you know, either the woods or the open fields of it. And you know, this state has a ton of lakes, but once you get north into more like the the less concrete area of civilization, Minnesota really opens up, and it has a lot of relativity to California, which is why I like more northern Cali. It atmosphere feels the same, the people feel the same. It's more of like a blue collar atmosphere.
Except in the winter, right? The winter time in where you're from is just unbearable.
It sucks sometimes, but we get through it. I don't want to say we're a hardy people. We're a stupid people for sticking around here, but it was just negative 20 here last week, and now it was 50 today. So like
negative 20.
I've never been able to get to Minnesota yet, but I'd love to get out there to your neck of the woods and check it out, man. In the summertime, of course, but
it's good in the fall. Also, the spring and fall are part of my favorite times actually here. It's kind of a combination, and then we get the 4 seasons. I'm sure you guys get the 4 seasons with the changing in the leaves and just the times.
No, we get 2 seasons.
You guys are central, yes. You guys are central, so you guys do get the 2 seasons.
Yeah.
You're a 2-hour drive. You're literally a 2-hour drive from the ocean, or a 2-hour drive from a fucking a mountaintop with snow.
We're a 2-hour drive from everything.
Yeah,
exactly.
So
whatever you want to see.
That's what makes California, I mean, really pretty special. Like I say, you can be at the beach in about 2.5 hours. You can be in the mountains at 2.5 hours. You can be in the
mountains,
desert
Yosemite. You can be in like the most beautiful mountain range, like a wonder of the world type shit. Yosemite National Park is literally like, our doorstep.
Our backyard.
Like, yeah.
I haven't had the opportunity to check it out other than driving around the Fresno area, but
well, next time you get up in this area, brother, we're gonna take you on a little journey up here and show you some things.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
You and Sarah come out and fucking come kick it.
It's really hard to get both of us out to a show. It has to financially really be worth it for us.
Yeah, I get it.
And I say that because we have a lot of responsibilities with the storefront we have, and obviously 2 kids. I'm sure you guys have kids as well. So not only do we got to situate the kids for several days, but then both of us take a financial hit from work in the business, the storefront.
Yeah.
So like, if it doesn't make sense to do it, we just can't do it now. There's obviously opportunities.
For sure.
But really, I've been focusing on... Go ahead.
That's kind of what we decided when we first started this whole thing, that this is, you sacrifice a lot, you're against your family and all this and work and everything else involved in this to make this music thing kind of work and stuff. And it takes a lot, and but we said right from the beginning, that this is, we're going to do this. This is going to be a family oriented deal. We're not in it for just me and Chris to go have a good time and party without family or whatever. And, we, every opportunity that we can take family, they're coming with us, 'cause that's what it's, at the end of the day, that's what it's all about. It's, we want to enjoy with our family and stuff, and unfortunately we don't get to do it all the time because there is a lot of sacrifices with this music thing, but,
ton.
It's all
Donald
good,
says it's negative 45 with wind chill. Bro, 45 degrees is cold for us. Positive 45.
Right. You're right.
Oh, fuck. It's positive 45. We don't say positive, but we should start a fire. How cold is it right now? We got a fire going in our house. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
California fire. Not a wildfire.
Pretty chill.
Yeah, I think it's like 50 degrees probably. Shit like
I mean, in your area, I know there's been fires kind of in and out scattered throughout Cali. Are you guys pretty chilling?
We're good right now. But they had that Southern California fire that burnt down, a lot of Southern California, which was terrible.
The big one the big one came through here for us, and we got all evacuated, and a lot of our friends' homes and stuff burned down. And that was about 3 years ago, maybe 4 years ago almost now. That was
4,
kind of,
5.
we've had a lot of surrounding, but the one that really affected us was about 4 years ago that we all got evacuated, and a lot of our friends' homes burned down, and yeah, it was kind of devastating,
Creek
as
fires.
it definitely changed the landscape of the area and stuff. I mean, it's still beautiful. They saved a lot of the little towns and lakes and stuff, but a lot of the forest, yeah, it's we got a lot of charred forest around here.
In our song "Burning Cali Down," I make a reference to the Creek Fire. It's kind of the start of the music shit. If you think about it, it's like during that time, no county formed. Right after that.
Pretty much,
No,
yeah, pretty much.
yeah. So how many years have you guys been making music? Would you say
3.
3?
Doing
We
it.
started with us and Josh, and it was about 4 years ago, and then he stepped away about a year into it, and me and Chris have been doing it solid for 3 years.
Yeah, I'd say
So
right.
Yeah, and I originally, musical background wise, like I did Christian rap, 10 years ago, and I kind of fell off of that because I started drinking and smoking, and I didn't want to, be a Christian rapper drinking and smoking.
So do you guys work with obviously you guys know who Dub 3030 is.
Oh
for
yeah,
sure. Oh yeah.
Does he do your guys' work? Have you guys gotten any production from
We,
him, or do you guys get
yeah,
your music mixed and
yeah, he
mastered by
does.
him?
He
no,
does. He does do some
just
of our
his
work. We definitely get some beats from him and stuff.
just
And
beats. Yeah,
he hasn't produced any of our stuff. We have in a kind of a hometown here guy that's amazing. His name is White Glove Studios. He's an amazing producer. What we do, and then we get a lot of our stuff mastered through Sneed Beats. I don't know if you know Ralph Hollingsworth. He's
Yeah.
he's a big dude, and he's a big homie of ours, man. He's been a supporter of ours since day one, and when you got good people like that, it's hard to stray away, So we get a lot of our beats and stuff through him, and he masters our stuff for us. And Dub 3030 though, man, he's that dude. That dude comes with some
E-
fire beats, man. That dude
every beat you
knows what he's
listen to,
doing.
it's like, oh, I can make a song out of that. Oh yeah, I can make a song out of that. Fuck, do
Yeah.
you have $10,000
We
backwards so we could buy all
I
these
could take
beats?
his I could take his whole catalog right now and come up with probably 50 songs, I mean, it's just the way it is, but yeah, so other than that, what about you, brother? Where's your producing coming? Are you 3030?
I've gotten a few beats from him years ago. I haven't gotten anything recently from him. I've actually been working a fucking ton with him about I've got all of my music getting redone on my upcoming albums. I've been making these albums for a couple years, and I've got stuff on it from 2 or 3 years ago, and stuff that I've made the last 6 to 12 months. So I've got a collection of like,
Shout out from Africa, guys.
hell yeah. By the way, shout out Shiki. If I'm pronouncing your name wrong, I apologize, brother. Love from Africa. Wanted to get him up here. We got
Oh yeah.
and tuning in
One
from
love,
hell yeah.
one life. Let's get together and be alright.
All right.
Oh baby, yeah, one love.
Are you, if you're an artist, if you want to send some music in, I'll get it played.
So but anyways, brother, what you're redoing a bunch of your older stuff?
Yes, I have.
Reproducing it?
Well, I'm kind of getting it remixed. I'm getting it remixed and mastered, all by Dub now. So I've been fucking sending him all my stems and different wave files for different things, and like it's been a lot of back and forth, but we got a good rhythm going right now for all the music that I'm doing for the upcoming album. I got 3 or 4 more songs I have to get mastered by him, and then that album will be ready for mid-June. And then which that's still 4 months away. That's that's a long way away. But he's also working on another one right after that. I got Getting Naughty Volume 3 dropping, and So he's constantly him and I are constantly in each other's inbox working on stuff. Shout out
Nice.
Dub 3030. The
For
reason why I
sure.
brought
Shout
him
out to him, man. Like we've done a few things with him, but the things that we have done with him, I mean, he's bent over backwards for us, So I mean, that's all you can ask for, good people like that to work with. I mean, it just makes the work easy and fun,
I think
100%.
he reads vibes. I think people, kind of read the vibe when they meet us, especially like, oh, okay, these guys are for real. Like, these guys are really about it. You know what I mean? And he's really about his shit. And it's like people like that are easy to work with when they're really about their shit.
Shiki, do you have an MP3? I see you sent a YouTube video. So I'm just kind of getting new to the whole podcasting thing here, and I don't know how to play YouTube videos quite yet. But I have a whole week to fucking learn. So if you could send me the MP3, brother, it has to be an MP3. They won't accept waves because they're too large of files. And I'll get that fucker thrown on right now. We don't have anything in the lineup right now. This is part three.
Where's our homies Big Timber? Where you guys at, man? Get some songs on here, brother.
Yeah, if you guys want to reach out, they're probably in the other podcasts that have 50 to 300 people in them.
They're probably working, they're probably working is what they're doing and stuff. That's kind of what we do, work and do music and stuff. So no, they shout out to our buddies right there, Big Timber. Actually they're three people, and DJ Crash, and we got Turbo, and then you got Boogie, and one of them's actually my son-in-law and stuff. So it's kind of like worked into like this one big family. We do a lot of, us and Big Timber do a lot of traveling together, a lot of songs together and stuff. So it's good times, man. Yeah, if you haven't heard of those guys, check them out, man. They're doing some good things. They got some good music coming.
Yo, man. We got he sent a YouTube video, but I need the MP3.
Oh yeah. That's short sleeves and short weather for us. 50s. Oh yeah. Short sleeves and short weather for us. That's it. That's kind of California, we're supposed to be in winter, but it's supposed to be 76 degrees tomorrow, It's warm. That's kind of like what we get in the old California winter and stuff. We don't
Sent
get
you
a
a
whole lot
song.
of, huh?
I just sent you a song, I think.
I have nothing in yet.
Okay.
Oh, yep, there it is. Pappy's Moonshine.
Yeah. NCR version.
Did you send in the long version or the short one?
No, the short one.
Okay, because the other one's 7 minutes long. I think a little long for a podcast for a bunch of people to be listening to, but the short version is definitely a banger. That long version is, the long version is a banger too, but we'll let people hop on that one on YouTube or Spotify or any of the platforms and stuff. Banging ass song.
Yeah, but if you guys want to, check that out real quick.
Yeah, I'm getting it downloaded right now.
I'm getting a little bit better at this, techie shit,
Same.
Right. Get old Big Timber on there and tell him to throw on radio. Get radio through over here. That's my new favorite song from them.
Yeah, for sure.
They're probably either because I seen them in one of the podcasts the other day, either on Chop Easy's or Hickerbillies. They had submitted some music on.
He was on Hickerbillies. Yeah, he hit me up and was telling me he was on Hickerbillies.
Yeah. I really like Hickerbilly. I support him. I'm constantly showing him support. If I'm in the middle of tending to my plants here, I throw him on the background for background noise and just so I have an extra. You know what I mean?
Shout out to him anyways right now. He just had his baby yesterday and stuff. So congratulations to you and your lady.
His third.
Yeah.
I think his third kid.
He's got 2 other kids. Dope, man. He's got his third one. He's on his way to a baseball team.
Right.
Yep.
We got Brenda in the house. Shout out Brenda. Shout out Shiki. Kaylee. Shout out Kaylee. Shout out Brendan, Donald.
What up, everybody?
We got another song. We got a submission from No County. There's the two knuckleheads in the panel. If you don't know now, you know. Make sure you guys go subscribe to their YouTube channel. If you like the song that you hear, go download it. Go stream it on Spotify. Give it the whole fucking gritty. I don't even know what that means. Just give it some love. All right, here we go. Pappy's Moonshine.
Everybody wants to pull up Happy Sean, man, it's top of the line, gets better with time. Yeah, you're gonna find him deep in the ponds, using all our divine. He runs that moonshine still. Oh yeah, he runs that moonshine still. He runs that moonshine still.
Sipping is made up of love and spirit. Uncle D's recipe, it's the best. I won't hear different. If you want it, you can get it. Just hit us up on the digits. We got flavors for days, and they all be hitting different. Pappy still at the shining, and it still it be shining. First off the top, man, that shit it be blinding. So we leave it to the pro, and that shine up be righteous. Open up a jar, we call it No County's finest. We got the sweetest and stoutest, 150 proof is our average. If it sounds too tough, we got that fruitiest lavish. We got what you need, you know we get it from Steam. Well, we get it from Joey, but y'all can get it from me. Pull it off the shelf, knock the dust off the bottle. Just take a little sip, not a pull from the bottle. Put some hair on your chest, bright as the chain on your neck. Pappy's Moonshine, that's my word, it's the best.
Everybody wants to pull up Happy Sean, man, it's top of the line, gets better with time. Yeah, you're gonna find him deep in the ponds, using all our divine. He runs that moonshine still.
What you doing tonight?
Oh yeah, he runs that moonshine still. He runs that moonshine still. On the grind to make a little extra loot. Gets that mash ready, about to make a little hooch. Drip in a mason jar, 196 proof. Once it hits your lips, tastes nice and smooth. But if you drink a little too much, it'll hit you like a Mack truck. Put you on your back stuck. Add a little juice, tone it down, get you nice and loose. Run a little while, like this our life that we choose. Shine by the barrel, thinks that Uncle Daryl left his recipe. Rest in peace, carry on that legacy. Running smooth like a symphony, like an eagle soaring silent in the breeze. Like that Rolex on that wrist, yes, nice degrees. Top shelf, liquid gold, fire, water, sip it cold anywhere we go.
Just
This
found
is
out
how
tonight
he rolls.
that stick
Had a
made
bumper,
that,
had a show.
This
is how he rolls. Everybody wants to pull up Happy Sean, man, it's top of the line, gets better with time.
I'm a firm believer, dude, that experience like
not using all our divine. He runs that moonshine
because it was like chilling in the fire, you know what I'm saying? And
oh yeah,
dry in.
He runs that moonshine still.
Like the fuck up.
He runs that moonshine still.
Yeah, while we're waiting for the song, thought I'd just share that story with y'all.
He runs that moonshine still.
And if you're in Porterville, California, around what's the date back with for that fight show?
He runs that moonshine still. Oh yeah, yeah. He runs that moonshine.
We're doing a whole show this upcoming month, and you're just gonna have to follow us on social media. And the tickets are a little bit expensive, but you know you're getting a full show. These guys are going in the rings and putting it down. You know, I mean, they're fighting, they're putting their health on the line. Like that's the only thing crazier than what we do, dude, is what they do, and they're putting their health on the line. That's pretty wild. You know, and I'm a big fight fan.
I didn't hear a word you said, brother, when the music was playing.
No
I
shit.
couldn't hear you in the background.
I thought maybe you were talking for a second to people in the back.
I seen your lips moving, brother, and you was having a big old conversation, but I couldn't hear nothing.
No shit. Can you hear me now?
Well, yeah, after the music stopped, you know, yeah, I can hear you now.
1 to 10. What you got?
I couldn't hear the music.
We got a hell yeah or hell nah or 1 to 10 on the song. We got another submission just a second ago too by Joe MEs. Donald says you get a 9.
Nice. Thank you, brother.
Appreciate that. Appreciate that.
It was. I'll let you guys answer that.
What does it say?
Is that
Who
was
was
that? You can't
that?
see his name?
Who was it? No County Rednecks. I'm Backwood right here. This is Just Chris next to me. And old Naughty Northern here was nice enough to invite us onto his little podcast here and shoot the shit with y'all and maybe play a couple songs. So thank you, Naughty Northern, for that.
Hey, hell yeah, man. Thank y'all for being here. Shit. I didn't plan on having any guests, and I plan on having a very short podcast. And this is part 3 of episode 1 into hour and 10 minutes. You know, we probably only go maybe another 10, 20, 30 more minutes.
Yeah, brother. Whatever works for you, brother.
I didn't want to end the last one with it because we just got Chris on, and then so I was like, you know, that's kind of like, I almost want to say it's like getting your shit ready to go, and then it's just like, like I finally got a guest. We can't end now. We got to do some more talking.
Yeah.
No, this is good times, man. I'm definitely going to tune in next Tuesday, and I want to see what John Connor's got to say and stuff. And I'm already hooked in. Shit, I'm ready for next Tuesday. See what we got going on.
Hell yeah, man! I'm excited for him. Hopefully we get a lot of artists tapping in, because the goal of him being on there next week is to get as many artists exposed to him with his production, because he's got a ton of beats not only available right now. I want to obviously get Dub 3030 on here eventually. The reason I brought him up earlier is because he had just mentioned he's getting asked all the time to do podcasts. He's gonna hop on one eventually, so I think that's a green light to maybe get him on here soon.
Yeah,
I'd love to come on here and talk about some stuff. Not just the music stuff, but like, you know, the back end of stuff, because there's a lot that goes into music, and there's so much differentials when it comes to mixing, and every engineer is different, and he's a fucking beast, man. He's already, you know, probably one of the 1%er producers in the world, but I feel like he should be in the 0.01%ers of the fucking world. You know what I mean?
Oh, of course, you know. There's a dude who knows what he's doing. I tell you that. He knows what he's doing. He's good at making beats and the whole get-go of the whole thing, you know.
And he very well could be in already the 0.01, but then I believe he should be in the 0.00001 of it.
Right? You ought to, I don't know how well you know, like say Sneed Beats or whatever too. That dude's pretty legit, dude. You gotta get him on here one of these days and pick his brain apart. You know, he's worked with a lot of artists. He's done
it for years too.
Big Smo. He's done stuff with Jelly Roll. I mean Moccasin Creek. Any big name out there that this guy has worked with them and produced some stuff with them and sold them beats or whatever the case. So there's another good guy right there. So maybe you can get him on one of these days and pick his brain apart.
Ralph Hollingsworth, yeah.
Ralph Hollingsworth, yeah. Sneed Beats.
Say, sounds like the Lax. That's a pretty good compliment, y'all.
Oh yeah, thank you. I appreciate that. I'm a big fan of the Lax. I'll take that compliment all day long.
And see, that's another reason why I love joining into others' podcasts, because when my music gets submitted and I hear shit like that, that's a good feeling. You know, I sometimes don't even think about that. Like a song I submitted was said that it sounded like Yellow Wolf and Everlast, and I was like, "What the fuck, dude? That is such a
all right."
You never know either what people are gonna like.
Hitters, you're compared with, you know.
You know what I just seen the other day? A picture of them at the studio with David Ray. They're Yellow Wolf and Everlast are working on a fucking song.
No shit.
Yeah, that's dope.
So like, literally like a couple days after I was told my song sounded like them two, I seen that. I was like, dude, this is crazy. fate is weird in weird ways, I think.
They should hear you and put you on that song.
Well, no, that's not what I'm
Nah.
saying. I'm just saying, like, I'm inspired by both of them individuals. Like, Yellow Wolf's one of my fucking probably top 10 favorite artists of all time.
Yeah.
Mine too.
You know what I'm saying? And Everlast is in the top 20. So
He's got
not
that. He's got that distinctive flow that nobody else has.
Yeah, you know, and I'm really fucking picky with my music, and to be on that kind of level of, you know, if to be told your songs like Lax are in my top 10, so that's a huge compliment. You know what I mean?
That is. I mean, yeah, I'd like to say I'll take that all day long because I'm a huge fan of the Lax. That's the thing is, I mean, I was a fan before I was a. I've always been a music guy. I've got no musical background. I don't know how to play guitar. I don't know how to do none of that. You know, I don't know how to do none of that crap. You know, I just have a love and passion for music. So I've been a fan. You know, the Moonshine Bandits was the first one I heard. I actually met them in a bar in Fresno years ago before anybody knew who they were. And that's how I kind of got into the genre. They were so cool. You know, we karaoke'd and drank all night and got trashed together, you know, and I started looking them up, and I come across, you know, Hard Target and the Lax and Charlie Farley and some of these old school guys, you know, Moccasin Creek, you know, they've been doing it a minute, Big Smo and stuff, you know. No, and well, now he's just Smo, but back then he was Big Smo, and yeah, I mean, it was I was hooked.
Shout out to Smo. We have a song with Smo called Back Road Therapy. Y'all should check out Back Road Therapy. It's a pretty dope tune.
Now, I remember when Good Old Boys did the first EP, did their EP with him, the Green Handle.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And at the time, I wasn't even making music. Actually, when I went with Jason to the Emerald Cup in Santa Ana, I went there kind of thinking about doing music and some ideas and inspiration to get into music. And even they were some of my inspiration, you know, because I was business partners with him. So, like, you know, we had done a lot of talking and things like that on the end of music and things to be done. And I had grown from that trip down there. I when I was at the Emerald Cup and they were doing music video, they were filming their scenes for their videos. I was helping direct it, and it was like, hey, this would be cool over here and this would be cool over there. And that's when I fell in love with the direction of making music videos. And I went home from that trip that weekend from helping Smo and Good Old Boys with their shots. And I was like, I got to get into music. And that's when I came up with the name Naughty Northern. I Googled it. It hadn't been taken. Fucking bought the name and rights to all that. I fucking right then and there, that was my inspiration, because it's like a needle in the haystack. And I'm sure when you guys looked up No County, it was probably like fucking, it just felt. I mean, you had No County Rednecks to begin with, but like when you think about the name, it's like no. But then when you hear it, it's like that's it. Did you guys feel that way?
Oh yeah.
Or were you guys kind of
you know?
We were honestly unsure after, you know, it took a little traction, you know, because of the rednecks, you know, people misinterpret rednecks, and you know, but at the end of the day, we're genuine to who we are, and perception's everything, and rednecks isn't like a racist slur or anything like that. And fucking, if you want to just call us No County, that's fine by us too, you know.
And it's kind of like, yeah, we're.
It's just
I didn't
no.
hear that.
From a marketing standpoint, I was planning on dropping the completely all together in the Naughty Northern. When you add 3 syllables into that, like No County just flows better. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It ain't the rednecks part of it. It ain't the rednecks part of it at all. It's completely No County just flows better.
When we like advertise ourselves, we advertise No County, you know what I mean? But we'll always be the No County Rednecks, like kind of like Lax. Like a lot of people don't know Lax is Loud Ass Crackers.
Yeah,
you know, they don't really advertise that, but the day oneers know that shit. You know what I mean? And it's like they'll always be that, but you know, fucking they're the Lax.
Yeah,
like
the Lax.
so we're No County. You know, we're No County, but we'll always be the No County Rednecks. You know.
And that's kind of where it came from. Is we're from Fresno County, but we don't live in Fresno. We live in the county of Fresno up in the mountains. So we just took the first part of Fresno off, and that's how we come up with No County, you know?
That's dope, man. I liked the name the moment y'all kind of slid it in, and the logo's dope. You know, there's a certain chemistry when it comes to, I think, picking your name. It obviously has to fit who the fuck you are, otherwise it makes no sense.
Right.
That is.
I was
And
always a
that's-
bad kid, and that's kind of where it fell with me. My mom would always call me naughty, or you know, and my poker friends called me Lucky. That was a name I grew up with young. That I had decided that wasn't kind of the route I wanted to go. I wanted to go something a little different, and that, you know, just Naughty Northern flew off the tongue to me. I was like, dude, I think this is it. And
Yeah,
I'm just wondering if No County did the same to you.
Yeah.
Like
it
had,
it
that's
did,
it.
you know, and like we the three of us at the time were kind of thinking, well, what are we going to call ourselves, you know? And then it took a second, and then once that came off the tongue, you're like, that's it, that's it, you know. It flows. That's what it is, you know.
Yeah, straight
So-
up.
Got Kid Ziggy in the house.
What up?
What's up, Ziggy?
Okay. What's up? What's up? What's up?
You got Big Timber. Looks like sent a song.
Nice.
Okay. About time. Get on there and do it. Yeah,
They're the
cool.
homies. We
Yeah,
do a
there's-
lot of
there's
shit with
homies,
Big
man.
Timber.
We do. Yeah, we do a lot of stuff. So,
We're
they're
doing
just like-
we're doing more and more stuff with them. You know, like people mix
Well,
us
they're
up
just-
all the time. Like that, you know, they'll walk up to them. Are you guys No County? And they'll walk up to you guys Big Timber. It's you know, it's fun. Good shit.
So before
Yeah.
we slide, Big Timber will be up next. Artist by the name of Show MZ had sent in a song. I'm gonna play this real quick. It's called Giddy Vibe.
Giddy vibe. Okay.
For some reason, I can't hear it. But
Baby, I'm fired up this game. Something kid, you can't stop us this way. What to take it to the grave? Got a bag, tryna leave it on a page. Got a lot of cargo in your lane. Want a lot of info, what's your name? Why did you moving finna bust my brain? Why did you moving finna bust my brain? Slip back to the coast. JP, it's nice to meet ya. Baby, are we meeting on the dance floor? 3 turns of margaritas. She a baddie, I don't know where she came from. Ain't sipping no wine, she with the Tito's. Even in the windows, kept me losing my coat. Hopping on the wave,
Feel the vibe, feel the sound from the ghetto. Take the beat it up, beat the bongo. JP, check 'em on, yeah, we got it on lock. Feel the vibe from so flow. Feel the vibe, feel the sound from the ghetto. Take the beat it up, beat the bongo. Shake it, check 'em on, yeah, we got it on lock. Feel the vibe from so flow. I'm out. It's your back, I go keep pressing. Give me now, make a cool temper. I go keep make a cool temper, oh, cool temper, oh. I'm out. It's your back, I go keep pressing. Give me now, make a cool temper. I go keep make a cool temper. If you say you like the condo, I'm my baby, so it's so. Oh, you hop into the mondo, then I take it to the condo. You say you like it condo. Oh no, man, my baby, so it's so. Feel the vibe, feel the sound from the ghetto. Take the beat it up, beat the bongo. JP, check 'em on, yeah, we got it on lock. Get the vibe from so flow. Feel the vibe, feel the sound from the ghetto. Take the beat it up, beat the bongo. Shake it, check 'em on, yeah, we got it on lock. Get the vibe from so flow. Feel the vibe, feel the sound from the ghetto. Take the beat it up, beat the bongo. JP, check 'em on, yeah, we got it on lock. Get the vibe from so flow. Feel the vibe, feel the sound from the ghetto. Take the beat it up, beat the bongo. Shake it, check 'em on, yeah, we got it on lock. Get the vibe from so flow. Get the vibe from so flow.
All right. Shiki, was this you?
Damn, should have had one rolled up for that one. That was a smoking song. Chill.
Baby, I'm fired up this game. Something could you can't stop us this way. What take it to the graves? Got a bag, tryna leave it on the page. Got a lot of cargo in your lane. Want a lot of info, what's your name? Why did you move in front of us, my brain? Why did you move in front of us, my brain? Slip back to the coast. JP, it's nice to meet ya. Baby, are we meeting on the dance floor? Thick turns of margaritas. She a baddie, I don't know where she came from. Ain't sipping no wine, she with the Tito's. Even in the windows, kept me losing my coat. Hopping on the wave,
Feel the vibe, feel the sound from the ghetto. Take the beat, beat it up, beat the bongo. JP, check 'em on, yeah, we got it on lock. Get the vibe from so flow. Feel the vibe, feel the sound from the ghetto. Take the beat, beat it up, beat the bongo. Shake it, check 'em on, yeah, we got it on lock. Get the vibe from so flow. Oh, my, oh. It's your back, I go keep passing. Give me now, make a cool temper. I go keep make a cool temper, oh, cool temper, oh. Oh, my, oh. It's your back, I go keep passing. Give me now, make a cool temper. I go keep make a cool temper. You say you like it, condo. Oh, my baby, so it's so wet, oh. Oh, you hop into the mondo. Then I take it to the condo. You say you like it, condo. Oh, no, man, my baby, so wet, oh. Oh, no. Feel the vibe, feel the sound from the ghetto. Take the beat, beat it up, beat the bongo. JP, check 'em on, yeah, we got it on lock. Get the vibe from so flow. Feel the vibe, feel the sound from the ghetto. Take the beat, beat it up, beat the bongo. Check it, check 'em on, yeah, we got it on lock. Get the vibe from so flow. Feel the vibe, feel the sound from the ghetto. Take the beat, beat it up, beat the bongo. JP, check 'em on, yeah, we got it on lock. Get the vibe from so flow. Feel the vibe, feel the sound from the ghetto. Take the beat, beat it up, beat the bongo. Chicky Jack, I'm on, yeah, we got it on lock. Get the vibe from so flow.
I think I played that twice. Maybe.
That's a dope song. Super chill, man. Like I said, I should have had one rolled up for that one while I was smoking while I listened to that one.
Hell yeah, man. That was a vibe. Hell yeah.
It was.
I got some. I don't got it rolled up. I can't smoke a spliff in my studio here. It'll piss off the dance studio down the hallway. It'll be in my inbox. But
Right.
that was definitely some weed smoking, man. Hey, shout out to Shiki, man. That was dope, bro.
Yeah, that was dope. The sound, it sounded dope. The sound quality of it, I think it came through good. I give it one definitely a solid 8 for sure.
Definitely give it an 8. Absolutely. I'd say 8.5. It caught me off guard. I didn't know what the fuck to expect, honestly. That's the point of hitting play on something and you're like, what am I getting into? That's the beauty of what's going on with these podcasts. And
That's it.
I wasn't expecting
Donald says makes his wife want to get up and dance, so I could see that. I could see that.
That's the goal with music a lot of the time too,
Salvi says pretty good too. He says give it a 9.
Nice. Oh yeah. Some good numbers, man. Did good shit.
Hell yeah. That's what I like to see. You got several people in here who now would have never been exposed to this man's song that releases Friday. And it's gonna hopefully help his numbers when it drops. I mean, even if it's a few more people, it all adds up.
Hoping for good numbers for you, brother.
We got another song popping up, and then I think we're gonna run the live down. I've been doing this now for about 3 hours, which is great. It's awesome, and it's just gonna be almost 11 o'clock. It's about 4 hours into episode 1 of 3, or no, episode part 2, part 3, episode 1. Fucking can't even get my shit straight. But it's been kind of a long day before I even got this podcast going. So I figured if we end this on a good note with your friends with the Big Timber,
it'll be a great note, dude.
Let me get
Oh, yeah.
get it down. I got it downloaded. It's popped up. All right. So this is Big Timber Radio.
There it
Okay,
is.
that's a good song, man. Good song.
Struck the hour.
Moonshine sipping, southern drawl dipping, cranking up that radio. And you can hear it out loud as you listen to the sound of Big Timber on that radio. I said moonshine sipping, southern drawl dipping, cranking up that radio. And you can hear it out loud as you listen to the sound of Big Timber on that radio.
Play it loud. But Timber's the name, I will say it proud. When I come back, you'll hear our track. It's stuck in your head, all you hear is our sound. That song, that track, riding in the truck, you're setting up the camp. While you're riding with the Harley with the leather in your back, switching lanes in traffic, saying fuck it, it'll never come back. If I come back, wanna hit that twister, throttle back and go. Get the homies together, turn this on, grab our bikes and roll. I don't know what you've been told, but Timber is about to blow. Don't ask us to, we will never fold, so turn up that radio.
Moonshine sipping, southern drawl dipping, cranking up that radio. And you can hear it out loud as you listen to the sound of Big Timber on that radio. I said moonshine sipping, southern drawl dipping, cranking up that radio. And you can hear it out loud as you listen to the sound of Big Timber on that radio. Timber on that radio.
Fucking with Big Timber, then the rain is coming. Start twitching when my motherfucking brain is rushing. We some lions in the cage that you cannot tame, but you fucking with this man and your face is gushing. Don't come at me starting with no lame discussion. Yeah, we headed to the top, yeah, we came from nothing. Heard you all talk, so you wanna get rocked. We can meet up in the yard and we can fade or something. Timber on the mic and the bass is bumping. Drunk off the wine on the stage, we stumbling. Timber coming in and the clouds is rumbling. If you worried, I suggest that you duck and cover. Fucking with Big Timber, then your heart will rupture. Fucking with Big Timber, get your chest punctured. Eat you like lunch, serve you up with mustard. Leave you in the thunder while your mind will wander.
Moonshine sipping, southern drawl dipping, cranking up that radio. You can hear it up loud as you listen to the sound of Big Timber on that radio. I said moonshine sipping, southern drawl dipping, cranking up that radio. And you can hear it up loud as you listen to the sound of Big Timber on that radio. Timber on that radio.
I put my shades on to cover my eyes. A black cat, black mask, element of surprise. The dead bodies fill the room like a fucking suicide. I let him keep talking cause I know the demise. I'm just a villain in your story where you fucking surprised. Just putting you on game just to keep you satisfied. Life is just a game, can you fucking roll the dice? Yeah, listening to you talk is just a waste of time. This some outlaw shit when we come in. Hear it on your radio and keep it thumping. You hear a good tune and you just keep humming. Middle finger up like we came from nothing. And I'm buzzing like this is another shot of whiskey. Rolling with Big Timber and now we're all getting tipsy.
Moonshine sipping, southern drawl dipping, cranking up that radio. And you can hear it out loud as you listen to the sound of Big Timber on that radio.
That's one of my favorite ones they got out right now.
It's just lit, dude. I really enjoyed it.
It's a dope song.
Yeah, they got some good stuff going.
It was mixed well. It was good. I really dig the hook. The hook was pretty dope.
Yeah. Well, they ended up getting a guy out of where we did those mud bogs out here in California, out there in Kalinga, out there we were doing those mud bogs for a minute, and he lives out there, and stumbled across that guy, and he's added them a third member there, and they
Boogie
got some good
Scott.
stuff going on. Yeah, they got some good stuff going on.
Hell yeah. I digged it. It was dope.
Yeah, Big Timber. They're like, you know, you never know who you meet doing this kind of shit, and they're like family to us.
And we're hoping, you
They're-
know, like I say, we're hoping travel is expensive and stuff, but you know, the dream would be a bunch of us California boys, you know, just hit the states and start spreading our music that way, heading east, you know, and let's go have fun with all y'all out there.
Yeah, Camo Cali. You know, he's going to be touring with the Moonshine Bandits here. Shout out to Camo Cali. Have you heard of Camo Cali yet, Naughty Northern?
I haven't. No, it doesn't ring a bell.
Yeah, you're gonna have to check him out, man. He's just only has a few songs really out right now, but he's doing some
dope.
pretty big things. He's pretty dope. Good dude, and that's what it's about. He's genuine, you know.
No, it's what it is. What about? It's what's it about? I'm finding it's harder and harder to find that too.
It really is.
Right.
Probably says, "Hey, y'all."
Have a good night. Sal.
Right on. Later, Salvi.
Well, fellas, I think actually maybe it might be a good time for all of us to end. This is part 3, episode 1. I didn't even think I'd have a part 2 of episode 1, and there was a technical difficulty, and I didn't even think I'd be doing one of these tonight. So I had to actually rig up my studio mic. I brought the old Neumann down here. I got my actual mic. Doing this podcast, I had to hook up the Scarlett and everything because something wasn't working right on the laptop mic. It was showing volume, but it wasn't connecting, and I'm like, shit, dude, I go on in like 5 minutes.
Improvising is what we do, brother. Well, shit, thanks for having us. We appreciate it.
Yeah, appreciate the invite and stuff, man. It was fun. I had a good time. I'm looking forward to next Tuesday and see what we got cooking. See what this new music we got coming. I'm excited to hear what you gonna bring.
And y'all check us out anywhere you follow or listen to music. Check us out, No County Rednecks. Our Instagram is no_county_music. So yeah, follow us wherever you want to follow us. We'll post all of our shows, and we just appreciate the opportunity, brother.
100%, man. There's gonna be many more opportunities. We'll have Connor in here next week too. Maybe we can get you guys in at the same time.
Oh yeah.
So
I'm gonna send you over our rock song. You know, we just recorded it 2 nights ago, and we're going to perform it for the first time here in a couple weeks at that Bare Knuckle Boxing. So it's unreleased yet. We haven't mastered it yet either. It's just, you know, it's just got a good mix on it, and we're
maybe we'll submit that. Maybe we'll submit that next week.
I'm gonna submit it for next week. Yeah, next Tuesday I want to submit it and see what you all think. It's a metal song, man, and it goes hard, but it's a good song.
Well, that's what the fuck this channel is all about. Metal. It's gonna have rock. It's gonna have country. It's gonna have rap. It's gonna have hip hop. We've had R&B, soul. So like, there's gonna be a lot of different music being heard on this channel, and it's definitely gonna
that's what I love, man. I love music, so all the way around.
Absolutely,
and, for sure. Hey, well, good, man. Appreciate it, man. Like I say, likewise, appreciate everything, and we'll get at you soon, brother.
Yeah, we'll link up, bro.
Y'all make sure to go follow and subscribe to No County Rednecks and go check out their music. Until then, y'all, we'll see you next Tuesday. Have a great night.
Later, brother.
All right, later, guys.